Hi, thank you for joining me today. We're working through the daily lessons of A Course in Miracles, and we are on lesson 67. And before I get started, I just want to acknowledge for everyone who may be feeling the same way that I am, frustrated, that these lessons, I would like to go through all of these lessons and redo them and break out what are the practice periods, how many of them should there be, and then what is the topic for the day. I just find, as I've been going through this, that that would be a helpful tool. And so if there are others out there that feel that way, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, or send me a message through YouTube or SoundCloud, or on my website, or you can text me at 907-351-3003, and let me know what you think about that idea. I won't do it until we get all the way through the first time, but I think it would be incredibly helpful if, for example, we wanted to go through this course again. You know, there's 365 daily lessons, and so if we wanted to go through it again, we could go through it next year with that altered format if people were interested. So let me know. All right, here we are. We're in workbook lesson 67. Love created me like itself. Love created me like itself. Today's idea is a complete and accurate statement of what you are. This is why you are the light of the world. This is why God appointed you as the world's savior. This is why the Son of God looks to you for his salvation. He is saved by what you are. We will make every effort today to reach this truth about you and to fully realize, if only for a moment, that it is the truth. In the longer practice period, we will think about your reality and its wholly unchanged and unchangeable nature. We will begin by repeating this truth about you, and then spend a few minutes adding some relevant thoughts, such as, holiness created me holy. Kindness created me kind. Helpfulness created me helpful. Perfection created me perfect. Any attribute which is in accord with God as he defines himself is appropriate for use. We are trying today to undo your definition of God and replace it with his own. We are also trying to emphasize that you are a part of his definition of himself. After you have gone over several such related thoughts, try to let all thoughts drop away for a brief preparatory interval, and then try to reach past all your images and preconceived notions, preconceptions about yourself, to the truth in you. If love created you like itself, this self must be in you. Somewhere in your mind, it is there for you to find. You may find it necessary to repeat the idea for today from time to time to replace distracting thoughts. You may also find that this is not sufficient and that you need to continue adding other thoughts related to the truth about yourself. Yet perhaps you will succeed in going past and through the interval of thoughtlessness to the awareness of a blazing light in which you recognize yourself as the love recognize yourself as love created you. Be confident that you will do much today to bring that awareness nearer, whether you feel you have succeeded or not. It will be particularly helpful today to practice the idea for the day as often as you can. You need to hear the truth about yourself as frequently as possible because your mind is so preoccupied with false self-images. 4 or 5 times in an hour, and perhaps even more, it would be most beneficial to remind yourself that love created you like itself. Hear the truth about yourself in this. To realize in the shorter practice periods that this is not your tiny solitary voice that tells you this. This is the voice for God, reminding you of your Father and of yourself. This is the voice of truth, replacing everything that the ego tells you about yourself with the simple truth about the Son of God. You were created by love, like itself. Love created me like itself. That's the daily lesson. Love created me like itself. So I would definitely suggest for today getting some Post-it notes or some little pieces of paper and tape or index cards and write this thought down and keep it with you. Put it on a piece of paper in your pocket. Carry it with you so you're reminded to say this over and over today. Love created me like itself. Because you probably have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, maybe more, of programming that you need to override if this thought is going to be able to take hold and you're going to be able to hang on to it. So, because it's completely contrary to everything we've been taught. And it is the truth. I can tell you assuredly, it is absolutely the truth. You are love. You are a function of love. You are a result of love. And I don't mean the physical 3D love of your parents. That's not the love we're talking about here. This is the love of the universe. This is the love of creation. This is why you're here. You're not here because your parents had you. They're not here because their parents had them. None of us are here for that reason. We are here because we are the universe, source, God, whatever the word you want to use is, whatever, substitute whatever makes you feel comfortable and allows you to find the truth, which is we are the individuated expressions of the one great love of creation. Love created you as itself. You're not all the things everyone's told you. Your teachers, your parents, your grandparents, your friends. You might be some of the things that they've told you, but you are so much more. So very much more. Have a good time with this lesson today. If you need me, reach out. I will give you support. And in the meantime, namaste. I will see you here tomorrow.